On my way to Kroger, courtesy of Nessa darling, and I just had to take my phone out. There's Kroger over there, but I had to take my phone out and record. There's actually a shoved street or sidewalk. These people actually know how to shovel. I am shocked. I can't believe I see ground. The snow is there, but wow, I just had to take my phone out. Okay, back to reality. Yeah, it wouldn't last long. All right.
Oh shit, here we go, oh shit, yes, you better dip in low, oh shit, yo, I'm on the dance floor, I don't give a fuck, I'ma take that ticket, I'ma run, I got a juicy ass and a big ass cock, got no this weight, I just won't stop, I'm not Korean, but I get super head, I'ma choking that dick until I'm dead, I'm a nasty hoe, I'm a freak bitch, come on people, y'all watching that addiction shit, oh, yeah, dipping low, and bring it up slow, oh.
If you're wondering why my tongue is blue, I was looking on some blue coochie. I was on the 2026. I tried me some coochie. I looked at coochie once in my life. I told you all in my first grade. But I was looking on the coochie. Cause some of you all really take what I say like really to no. I'm drinking some stuff. I don't know what this is. It's blue. Blue Control. What happened to Blue Control? I was listening to her music like a couple of weeks ago. Her first album, I forget what her first album was called, but she had a song on there that just makes you cry. I Found a Way. Is what it called? I'll find a way. I'll find a way. Wasn't Jay-Z smashing her? And that's why the first baby is named Blue. I don't know. Hi everyone, it's Bimmy Winehouse or Bims, whatever you want to call me. But I will prefer Bimmy, Bimmie Winehouse. Okay, Bimmie. I was laying in bed one day and I was really contemplating, like, what am I going to name my bit? Is Bimmy. It is what it is. Do not call me Bimbo, but if you must, hey. But I would prefer Bimmy. Oh, God. Where do we begin? Happy New Year. What am I like? 6 weeks late. What is it? February. January went past so fast, but at the same time it went past so slow. But Happy New Year's, you all. Is it safe for us to go outside? Can we go back outside now? Is the cold gone? Is you done or is you finished? Like, can we go back outside? Let me tell you all. I have never appreciated a sidewalk until this week. We don't give the people who don't drive, we walk or take public transportation. We got to walk to the public transportation. We take for granted for a sidewalk. The sidewalk has been taken over by the snow for the past 2 weeks. The people don't shovel. The people do not shovel. And I've been looking at videos from New York. Apparently, people in New York stopped shoveling. Somewhere funky ass need to leave them little kids alone. You know who funky ass is. Funky ass. Okay? They need to make it a law. It has to be some type of law that you are responsible for the snow in front of your house. Or you got to get some type of fine. It's not fair. I should have to walk past folks' homes and the sidewalks is covered in snow. I really feel like you should get stores, even CVS. I went past the CVS. They didn't shovel. I felt like this is a lawsuit. This big corporation, you mean to tell me you come find Big Earl or somebody for $10 come shove up this snow? I really wanted to fall somewhere and say, CVS, bitch, I'm suing you. You should have this shit shoveled up. I have not appreciated the sidewalk. Now that it looked like it's a little safe to go back outside, we can see the sidewalk again. I'm great. Shout out to all the sidewalk. For the past 2 weeks, I've been having to walk in the street. And it was one video I wanted to show you guys. It was a dude out here in Ohio. He was walking dead in the middle of the street. He said the sidewalk got me fucked up. And he was dead. Like I was walking on the side, to the curb next to the sidewalk. He was literally walking in the middle of the street. I need to find his video because I recorded him. I said, what in the Columbus, Ohio is going on? I said, this is Columbus, Ohio. He had his bags walking like, bitch, hit me. I got to find that video. I'll probably have it for the next show. Remind me, please. I appreciate the sidewalk. Is this sick? Baby, what was that? Listen. We got to get to the show. There's a couple of things I want to talk about. Look, I got 4 pieces of paper. I'm not going past 4. 4 pieces of notes. So let's just get the show started. I'm exhausted already. What in the COVID is going on? Hi, everybody. Again, I want to apologize. First, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. I don't know when the last time I talked to you all. I'm sorry. But I said that I have a new appreciation for the cold and the snow because it keeps the people inside. I said, you know what? I was outside with I said, I have appreciation for the snow. I said, let it snow, let it snow. I apologize. Bitch, I take that back. I asked for a little bit of snow. A little bit. Just a little bit, keep people in the house, but we still able to go outside and walk the sidewalk. I don't know what in the entire fuck was that had us in the house for almost 2 days. And a lot, at first they kept saying, oh, it's going to snow. People was in the supermarkets going crazy. It was crazy everywhere. Or New York, Ohio, Chicago, everywhere down south. Everybody was getting prepared for the snow. We know how these people do. They always say it's going to be a big snowstorm. And it's like a little bit of coke. Shout out to all you coke heads. By the way, did you see who they say allegedly is that guy Zeus, who I think is a big old queen? Zeus, the network, the owner, the skinny, dark-skinned boy. Allegedly, they said that Bobby Lights, that's his little, arrow. But speaking of the snow, someone made a joke. They asked Bobby. They said, damn, do your whole life revolve around cocaine? Coke, because allegedly, well, there ain't no ledge. He lives for the coke. I don't know if he still lives for it, but I ain't never sniffed no cocaine, bitch. I do not. I have never, and I don't want to say never, but yeah, I'm never gonna do that. I know me. I'm a drinker. Shout out to all you sniff coking folks. That's not me, but I'm not judging. But don't do that shit around me. Like I remember years ago was a dude. He come over with some coke. If you don't get out, you do that. I don't want to see that. If you're gonna do it, don't let me see. But it's always signs that they've done coke. Cause it's something with their teeth. What is that thing that goes with the teeth? Their teeth. And then what's another sign I know they did coke? They shivering. Them eyes. When them eyes get real, you know the eyes. But back to Bobby Lights. They said, Bobby, is cocaine all that you do? I loved his response. I'm getting old and I forgot his response. But I put the picture on my Facebook page. Um, he said something to the effect, no, cocaine ain't all that I do. He said he likes to drink. He's like he likes to smoke a little weed. But his response is exactly how I would have responded. Like, bitch, I'm not the one or the two. You want a response? You think you gonna make me feel bad because because I sniff a little coke candy? No, bitch, I'm gonna give you the response. Like I remember many years ago, I was on my way to this party. You know what type of party? In the Bronx. And you get off, what was the stop? I forget. It was a stop on the 4 train. And the guy, he was like the host, but he was deaf. He was deaf. That's the type of party I'm trying to like. The guy who did the parties, he was deaf, and he had another dude who was his, I guess, his co-host, and they would host the party. What am I talking about this story for? Oh my god, I'm getting sidetracked. What did I bring up this story for? I have no clue. I'm sorry you all, I done lost my train of thought. Hopefully when I watch back this video, I can remember what the hell I was thinking about. Oh my god, moving on. I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you all something. I done forgot all my thoughts. Let's just move on. Oh, by the way, I have some sad news. As you can see, Sister Patterson is not there. Unfortunately, you all, Sister Patterson has quit the show. Yeah, she said 2026, she has some new resolutions, and she says she don't want to take part in this mess no more. So I'm sorry. Shout out to all you all who love Sister Patterson. But she said she got to get ASAP. So Sister Patterson is no longer part of the show. It's just you and I. It's just me and the meatballs. All right. It's all right. It's all right. Shout out to Sister Patterson. Thank you for holding down the show. Thank you for holding down the fort. I will always love you, Sister Patterson. And good luck with all that you're gonna do. Bye, bitch. You all, I'm like really forgetting my thoughts. Anyway, let me just continue with the paper. I also want to apologize to some of you all. I have to understand there's at least 5. Okay, let me take it up to 10. There's at least 10 of you all who live for this show. Like you live for this show. Like you are going to rock with me until I'm dead. You've been rocking with me for years and you never are going to get tired of this mess. And I know that's true because there are certain people that I live for and I will never get tired of them. No matter how long they go away, if they come back, I'm still rocking with them. That includes Wendy Williams, who I'll forever support anything that she do, even though she don't like me. Miss Jones, who I've been watching on YouTube. If you all get a chance, watch Miss Jones on YouTube. And she kind of gave me the inspiration to get back on the YouTube. So shout out to Miss Jones. I will forever love Miss Mary J. Blige, who, by the way, is gearing up. By the way, her and Miss Jones have this little feud, baby, and I gotta get some of the clips. But baby, Miss Jones be going in or Mary. I'm just like, damn, Jones, watch out, relax, because apparently back in the 90s, Miss Jones accuses Mary J. Blige of stealing her whole swag. That whole hip hop R&B, Miss Jones said that was her. And then Puffy and Mary J. Blige came and stole it. So all these years, Miss Jones never liked Mary. So she be going in. I gotta give y'all all some of the clips. Anyway, I love both of the ladies. And I like Miss Jones for the personality and she gives good show. I love Mary for the music. Mary don't really have much of a personality. She's a Capricorn. I understand. It's fine. But um, and I also will forever love me some Lifetime, baby. I will love. Shout out to Tubi. I will always love Tubi. But baby, Lifetime been giving it up. And for the rest of the month, baby, Lifetime got some good movies coming up. The one I just watched on Saturday, it was okay. It was with Gina, Tisha from Martin. It was a Mary J. Blige movie. All I really is Be Happy. It was called Be Happy. And I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, the Be Happy movie. It was basically Gina was with this man, her husband for years. And she was like, oh girl, we gonna have a good night. She was talking to her friends, who was Miss Pat. I really don't care for Miss Pat. I don't find that woman funny. It's not about I just you all love Miss Pat. I can't get into that woman. But shout out to Miss Pat. Miss Pat was in it. And basically Gina was trying to get sexy for her husband. And when she walked into the garage, he was working on a car. And she had this sexy outfit on. She's like, oh baby, our kids is going for the night. One of their childs, they moved to another city, and then the youngest son was staying the night at somebody. So it was just Gina and her husband. And Gina got all sexy up, and he looking at her like, bitch, don't nobody want that. Don't nobody want that mistake, bitch. I am tired. All right, I've been working on this car all day, bitch. Nobody want that coochie. So Gina walked into her room and felt, she's like, oh, I'm so ugly. Nobody want me. So Gina had enough of the marriage. So she said, you know what? I'm sick of this. She ended up going to stay with her daughter and her husband. And when she was out there, I think they was in New Orleans. Yeah, she went to go visit her daughter. She ended up staying there for a couple of months. And she met this younger dude, Mekhi Phifer, who, by the way, I was thinking about when I was in my teens, what were signs and people that I knew I was gay? I was like really thinking about, like, there was like different things that made me know I was into dudes. And one of the dudes was Mekhi Phifer. His chocolate almondy air. He's so almondy, honey. You remember when he was in Soul Food and the scene where he was with, what's that woman name? Oh my God, what's the woman? He played with her in the movie. It was his girlfriend. I cannot think of this lady name. She played in Big Mama. Nia Long. He was Nia Long's boyfriend, and they was in a bathroom, and the scene where his butt cheeks. You remember? I don't know if that was that movie, but I just remember seeing Mekhi Phifer butt cheeks, and I was young. I was in my teens. I was like, oh my God, I'm so turned on. When did Soul Food come out? Like 1998. I was born in 85, so I had to be 13 years old, bitch. I knew at 13 I wanted to be some ass, honey. Anyway. I say all that to say Mekhi Phifer's in the movie. Gina meets Mekhi Phifer, and she cheats on her husband, and he turned her out. You all gotta watch the movie. The point is, there are 4 things that I know I will love forever: Mary, Wendy, Miss Jones, and Lifetime. So I know there's at least 10 of you all out there who will love Bimmy forever until the day I'm dead, till the day I'm gone. And I want to apologize because I need my fix. Like some of you all need your fix. This is your fix. I do apologize. I'm gonna try my best not to take almost 6 weeks off no more. All right. I feel like, bitch, I'm on my last legs. You better make it try to do what it do now, bitch. So I'm sorry, and I thank you all for truly um, supporting this show. I don't tell you all a lot of things. Like I tell you all about 50%, but there's a whole another 50%. Like you don't tell all your business. There is a lot going on. Um, I'm battling with depression. Um, the winter blues had me down. Uh, Honestly, I felt like I had COVID for a week, for like a whole week straight. I don't know, a new strain of COVID that's out that had me down. My eye was really messed up for a week, not a week, for like a couple of days. My eye was messed up really bad. I don't know what happened with the eye. I had to walk around, well, not really walk because I haven't been going nowhere. I had to have one eye in, one eye out. I had to put some fight. It's been a mess. It's really been a mess. But I've been trying to keep you all. I need somebody to talk to. So I've been blogging. I don't know if you guys know. I do a little blogging on my Facebook page. I hate blogging, but some of you all enjoy that. It gets a few views, but I hate blogging. If you could remember when I first started this whole Bimbo Winehouse mess, it really started from me blogging. I had a page called Shut Up Bimbo. Shut Up Bimbo. It was my blog page. I believe it's still up there. You just got to Google it. Um, I enjoy doing it, but remember, everything is just me. It's just me. I don't have nobody. So when I was doing that, I would spend all of my days blogging. Shout out to Perez Hilton. My inspiration was Perez Hilton, but I didn't realize Perez Hilton had a little team. And um it like I remember one day I was blogging. Like one day I didn't blog. I was like, bitch, I'm going out. I'm going to enjoy myself. That day was such a relief for me. It felt like I was blogging for 2 weeks. And that one day I felt so, I said, you know what? This ain't for me. I enjoy doing it, but you have to be on that shit all day long. Like the Shade Room and the Neighborhood Talk and Tasha K and all these people and all these, they have to constantly be blogging and talking about folks and bitch, I ain't got time for all that. That is too much. That's why I'm kind of like for 2026, I'm kind of changing up my style way. I know you all enjoy all of the show, but it seems like you all enjoy more of my personal stories and my personal life. Not too much, not too much. So I'm gonna try to like focus more on that for this year. We're gonna talk about the celebrities, blah blah blah. But I'm gonna give you of more of what you all ask, and that's what goes on with me. And it's a little easier. I done lost my train of thought. What the fuck was I talking about? Just thank you for still rocking and supporting. Um, oh, I know what I was saying. I've been posting on a Facebook. So after the show, if you want to go check out, I'll leave the link in the comments. And the people be going in. Bitch, anybody got time to be arguing with them hoes? I just post, then people be going in. I'm just like, it's not that serious. So I don't even respond to comments. I just post and just put it out there. I let them folks fight amongst themselves. The Nicki fans and the Cardi B fans be going. I'm just like, what are y'all going through? These people don't give a damn about y'all. Especially Nicki. Like, I honestly feel like Cardi cares more for her fans than Nicki. And these past weeks, you know, with, you know what's going on with Nicki. And I also want to say something to somebody who was talking about, I meant to address you. I don't know if I already addressed this, but it was on my mind again. Oh, don't come into 2026 with all that depression stuff and that sad stuff and Woo, 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 woo. Let me tell you something. Dope bitches is my shit. If I want to come on here and every show be depressed and be sad, and or if I want to come on another show and drink the whole show, this is my shit, my YouTube channel, bitch. I do the fuck I want here. I know you a Libra. Shout, I love my Libras. I love the Libras. If I can come back as a sign, if we had to come back to this old fucked up world, which I hope I don't ever have to come back to, the one sign I would want to come back as is a Libra. I love the Libras. The only thing I don't like about Libras is that they try to please everybody. You try to please everybody. You cover up your own emotions just to be a people pleaser. Bitch, I'm a Cancer. Ain't no covering. Bitch, what you see is what you get. If I'm not feeling it, I'ma let you motherfuckers know. Ain't no covering up. That wouldn't been me up here fronting and pretending like I'm this and that. Bitch, no, you getting the motherfucking real. So, bitch, don't come up here and tell me how to run this motherfucking show. And I thank you and I appreciate you. We can fight and then we can hug. Because I like Libras. I do. I truly enjoy the Libra. I enjoy every sign, but not them Geminis. No, let me take that back. The Gemini men. Because my girl Nessa is a Gemini. I love me some Nessa. It's the Gemini men that do too much. Let me see, because men and women are different. What are we talking about? Oh. Also, I had something I wanted to say. Bitch, I'ma say it. I made up a little phrase. So I wanted to talk to that Libra. What I wanted to say was, what you gonna get is what you gonna get. If you don't like it, get. How you like that saying? That's my new saying. What you gonna get is what you gonna get. If you don't like it, get. How you like that, bitch? And I was a dude that I'm talking to. Me and him had a mutual friend who passed away. Rest in peace to my loving Dita Diva. I wish Dita Diva was still alive to see all this mess that's going on in this world. All the good ones have done passed on, man. And I also want to say something to somebody who was in one of my DMs. I don't know, because I've been checking the DMs. About the Wonka Wonka Owl board. You done took this board too serious. First of all, who are you? I still don't know who you are. The person who sent it. Let me tell you something about this Wonka Wonka Owl board. I added some new names. We'll talk about that in a minute because I know a lot of you all wanted me to add your name. So I added some more meatballs on here. The people on this list are people who either engage with the show. They done left a comment. They done said something. They always comment on the show. That's how I got their name. It could have been a person who sent me an email. That's how I got their name. It could have been somebody who sent the Cash App. I got their name from the Cash App. Could have been somebody who sent the PayPal. It could have been somebody who just leave a comment on my Facebook page. Do you honestly think I know who's watching me? These people I've put down, they make themselves known. I don't know who's watching me. And then at the same time, I put discreet people because there's people who discreetly watch me. They don't want people to know that they watch me. So you, motherfucker, you went under the discreet. Like I had a couple of people who email me and say, don't tell nobody I watch you. That's fine. I'm not. Thank you for watching. Like it's people I watch that I'm not going to tell you all that I watch them. And I don't want them to know that I watch them. I just watch from afar. So I know there's people out there who watch me, who watch, I don't know who you are. Like, I don't know, like, Beyonce could be watching me. Beyonce could be watching this mess, which I think Beyonce has watched in the past. Because let me tell y'all, hold on. My tongue still blue. Ow, hi, Mr. Blue. Beyonce stylist, or is he her hairdresser? Whatever he is to her, his name is Ty Hunter, right? And back in the days, it was this gay club. Shout out to everybody in New York, the gays in New York. I forget the name of the club, but it was in the 20s, right? And I remember the bathroom. If you go into the bathroom stall, you can see all the other dicks. You just gotta put your head down and look, and you can see all the guys pissing. But they had boards, you know. But if you look, so that's the clue of the club it was. I remember I had my birthday party there, and the guy brought me on stage, and I was talking. I was like, look at me, Earl. I forget the name of the club. Anyway, the point is, I saw Beyonce's hairstylist, Ty Hunter, and he said, "Hey, Bimba," and da 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 da. And he was like, "You know what? Me and B was watching you the other night." I said, "Excuse me?" He said, "Yeah, me and B love you." And I said, "Oh, thank you." But at the time, I was thinking he was talking about B Scott, because at like one point, him and B Scott were like really close, right? I don't know if their relationship, you know, or B Scott was just a user allegedly trying to get some things from Ty. I don't know if their relationship is still going, but I was like, maybe he wasn't talking about B Scott, because don't you all call Beyonce B? I said, so maybe he was talking about B. So shout out to Beyonce, who has once maybe watched the Bimmy, excuse me. But I say all that, bitch. I don't know who's watching this mess. So shout out to that person. And like I said, I put you guys on the last show, which was what, a year ago. I told you all, if you wanted to be on my Waka Waka Al board, to, you know, write your name down. And I put your name down. And here's the board. If you see your name, Al, if you would like for a personal shout out, you could send a Cash App or a PayPal and attach your name to the Cash App and say, hey, this is me. And I will personally shout you out. The Cash App and PayPal information is below. So that's if you want a personal shout out. But the people who is on these lists is people who have made themselves known, okay? I don't know if you watch, if you don't tell me that you watch. Okay, person? Next paper. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Girl, do something. Yo, that's a lot. Let me tell you all, I was throwing up. I really thought it was that time. The diarrhea is still going on, you know. But I was talking to someone. They said, "Are you stressed? Do you have anxiety? All that comes with that." I said, yeah, duh. Never forever be stressed here in Ohio." But you know what? I had a resolution. I only had one New Year's resolution. And that was to get out of Ohio this year. But I've have since not changed my mind, because if I can get out of here tomorrow, I would. But it's not as bad as it was. You know, I'm just like, life, it is what it is. Bitch, everybody's stressed everywhere. Everybody is going through something. So it is whatever. Like, it is what it is. I'm in Ohio. Bitch, it is what it is. Now, don't get me wrong. I still have an attitude every day. Still depressed. But, you know, I make it back to New York. It is what it is. It's no resolution. If it happens, it happens. I was talking to somebody in New York. They said, "Bitch, ain't nothing to do here but get shot." I said, "What?" There ain't nothing going on up here. So I know. And listen, speaking of the Cash Apps, I want to shout out a couple of you all who showed me love. Because you all be coming through. So I bitch, I be going through it. So I just want to shout out quite a few of you all on this list. I wanted to show some quick love to you all. And I appreciate you. I want to shout out to, I don't know if I should say y'all last names, but Irene, my boo. I be appreciate the $5 Cash Apps, boo. You know who I'm talking to. My boo, Irene. What's your name, girl? Irene? Let me know. Shout out to you, boo. I want to shout out to my girl, Jessica. Jessica, she watches, she supports on the Facebook, and she supports on the Cash App. Jessica, I will forever appreciate you, boo. And just know you are loved. And I remember that message that you sent me. Don't you ever, I sent you back a message and I said you are loved, boo. Don't you ever think, whatever. You know we talk. I'm not going to say too much, but I appreciate you, Jessica. Shout out to my boo, Solomon. Solomon, thank you. Thank you for always responding and always coming through. But I appreciate you so much. So much. Thank you. Shout out to my boo in Texas, Kelly. Kelly, I ain't hear from you in a while. You ain't text me. Kelly's the one who always texts me. Kelly, I hope you're all right out there, you and your daughter. Kelly, I've been texting her. I haven't heard a response. Kelly, no, I don't like to talk on the phone. Text me. I just text me. I'm gonna, if I don't hear from her tomorrow, I'm gonna call her and shock her like, girl, is you everything going on okay? Is everything all right? So shout out to my boo Kelly. Shout out to Cheryl. Cheryl is another one. Thank you for responding. I appreciate Miss Cheryl and the pretty self. I appreciate you so much, Cheryl. Vanessa. Nessa, my Gemini. Let me tell you something. I don't like to listen. There's two things that I hate you all. I hate FaceTimes and I hate when people send me voice messages. I'm a texter because I just feel like when a person sends me a voice message, they cursing me out. I don't know why. I just have this thing in my back of my soul. Every time, it could be whoever. It could be my mother, a cousin. They curse. I just hate listening to voice messages. And I hate FaceTime. Like I remember one time I was with somebody and they was FaceTiming somebody and they gonna come over and say, hey, I didn't call that. I didn't FaceTime. I didn't call that person. You did. I hate FaceTime. I hate looking at you. To what? What do you want? Text me. I'm not staring at you. This is why I kind of hate doing lives because it's like you all are staring at me. Like, what are you looking at, bitch? Go play with your coochie. But I just hate FaceTiming. I listened to Vanessa voice message. Let me tell you all, her voice, Nessa, your voice, you should be a phone sex operator. She has such a very soothing voice. And I was getting aroused. I was like, why am I getting turned on? Her voice was just so nice and calm. And your message to me, thank you. I also want to thank you because I thought of you when I was doing the show, what you told me to do. And I appreciate you and I'm feeling better. Thank you so much, Nessa. But your voice, girl, you need to be on camera. She has such a nice and calm demeanor. She was like, Bemmy. Her voice was just sick by my body sick. Shout out to Vanessa. I appreciate you so. I meant to send you a picture of what I got. I don't know. I'm going to try to find a picture, but I appreciate you so much, Vanessa. Coda driver. Shout out to, let me tell you something, Coda driver. These Ohio Coda bus drivers, they need to be able to carry some type of guns or something. These people, I don't know the bus I think you drive the 31. This C-Max drivers, London area, that's the area. This is they need to carry some type of protection. These people are nuts out here. I'm going to play a video because the other day I had to go somewhere very important and I was rushing, and I wanted to take the 31 because the 31 bus gets me there, but I didn't feel like walking over there because it's stupid snow, all this snow, and people don't shovel, and I had to walk extra. I was like, let me just take the Dakota bus. I get on there, you all, these people is fussing and arguing. I said, oh my God. The bus driver couldn't leave because it was a mess. I'm going to play some of the footage later. So Dakota driver, you all stick around. But Dakota driver, I appreciate you so, so much. My boo, Deandra. Thank you, boo, for responding. I appreciate you so much. Big motherfucking Leo energy, Latoya. Around New Year's, you sent something to me for New Year's. I didn't forget that. Girl, you don't know. I was here going through it. I heard ding, ding, ding. I looked at my phone. I said, oh, God. Baby, Leo is the bosses. So I appreciate you, Latoya, so much. And Happy New Year's, boo. Javon, I appreciate you. Brandy, and I ain't talking about Brandy and Monica. I'm talking about Brandy, my boo Brandy. I appreciate you, boo. Deshaun Henderson, I appreciate you and your mean messages. And Tanya, I appreciate you, boo. Thank you for the Christmas love. You all, I just really, really appreciate you all so, so much. Thank you. That's all I can say. It's been a time, honey. It's been a time. But I'm trying to think. I'm losing my mind. First show of 2026. Bear with me, bitch. What else I wanted to say? We have a clear understanding. This neighbor I used to always come on here and complain about, we're good. Yeah, like that night I told you all, I don't know what was going on over there, but I went crazy. But sometimes you gotta get crazy, go crazy. I hear little bangs here and there because the walls are thin, but it's not like it was used to. We have a clear understanding. I really don't give a fuck about the motherfucker. It would never be that clear. Bitch, fuck you. It's always gonna be fuck you. But the fucking in you is not as hard as it's still fuck you. But it's not that fuck you. You know the difference. Bitch, we ain't talking. Ain't gonna be no hellos and how are you, hi neighbor, none of that shit. But we have an understanding of if you slam, bitch, I'ma slam. So I guess it's like you gotta train a dog. You know what I mean? So I finally trained that dog. And this motherfucker over here, fuck him. Now, I don't know what else I want to say, you guys. So I want you all to check out these videos. So much has transpired in the past weeks that I've been gone. I'm not going to get to it's been a lot going on. It's still a lot. It's going to be a lot going on. I'm going to try to get to what I can get to. The focus is not celebrities this year. We don't give a damn, bitch. Get on the internet, get your camera, bitch, you become your celebrity. But I want you all to check out these videos and we will be right back. Now, one of the videos, Dakota driver, you paying attention? Pay attention. Is when I told you all I was getting on a bus and these people was going at it. I think I caught the end because it was two girls. They was about to go at it. One of the girls got off the bus and then the other guy, it was a mess. And then the place I had to go to, I was explaining to her, I don't know how that got in there, but check these videos out and we will be right back.
Fuck her. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. And all of them. And all of them.
Obligated. She ain't obligated. I was so damn hungry, I damn near ate a roach.
Fuck. Man, about that real quick, shut the fuck up. Spot some words, shut up. Fuck. Man, you left me on, right? You. All that shit you talk. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck either. Shut the fuck up. Man, I got
And then my bitch was gonna jump, why you ain't leave no proof? What? I'm like, Granny, I swear to God, all these bitches do is jump. Fuck. And that stuff ain't hurt. Slap didn't hurt. You tap. What? Oh, that shit talking to me. You bitch ass nigga. Fuck.
Shut up, bitch ass
I
child.
got them ass bitches in the money.
See how quick she got triggered when she got pulled out. Now she went, you throw that shit in there. Whatever. Whatever, you lost. Man. They go now. They about the bus.
Just had a bad experience on the bus. They fighting. We had to wait a whole hour. The guy wanted to stab everybody.
Oh, God.
Do you know how traumatizing that was? Before we continue, I forgot to shout out the people who also sent on PayPal. All the people I named were folks who sent on Cash App, but I want to show some love to the people who, PayPal is still around. I actually prefer PayPal over Cash App, but I want to shout out to my friend in New York, Michael. I love me some Michael. I'm not gonna say your last name, Michael, but me and Michael, we have some history. Michael knew me from. Anyway, shout out to my friend Michael. I appreciate you so much, Michael. I also want to shout out. Look, I know you know I'm slow. If I don't pronounce your name right, just know, bitch, I'm getting close to it. Shout out to Lavita, honey. Living la vida loca. Oh, by the way, we'll talk about Babs Bunny in a minute. But shout out to you, Lavita. I also want to shout out to Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing, girl? Shout out to Rhonda. Also, shout out to another supporter who said he ain't leaving, he ain't never pulling. Sydney. Shout out to my dude. I love you some Sydney. He also another one who supports on the Facebook and YouTube. I'm gonna start crying because some of you all, I've just met some really good people just coming on camera. I don't think I would never know none of y'all if I wouldn't never did this. You know what I mean? Bitch, if you ain't got no friends, pick up a camera and just talk. You have different people come to you. Shout out to Sydney. Shout out to Kennedy. Do you all know what I would give for a Kennedy fried chicken from New York and Mount Vernon? Oh my God, you all. My city is a mess. My hometown, Mount Vernon. I'm going to get to my last boo in a second. I just want to tell this story. Google this story, you all. My hometown is a hot mess. This is why another reason why I ain't rushing to get back to Mount Vernon. First of all, the one thing that I do enjoy about living in Ohio, I don't really have to see people that I know. I don't have to, I may be seeing 3 people out here. 2 of them who knew me from the YouTube, Dakota Driver, and there was another girl I told you out here. She saw me on High Street, and I played it off like I didn't know what she was talking about. I knew exactly what she was talking about. She said, "Oh, okay, I'm so sorry, but I knew, bitch, it was me. If you really knew me, you knew it was me. But thank you." And then a girl that I went to high school with named Linda. She lives out here, but I haven't seen Linda in a while. Anyway, the one thing I appreciate that I can go outside and nobody knows me. I ain't gotta talk to. I ain't gotta hide behind a tree. I ain't gotta act like I don't want to see you. And it's people who live in this area who be trying to talk to me. No, I do not want to talk to nobody. That is a mistake I made years ago of saying hi and speaking. Leave me alone. I want to be known as the mean person. Yes, leave me. I don't care. I don't want to be bothered. I wish I would have learned this years ago, not to be friendly. I mean, I'm not that friendly, but when people speak to you, you got to say hi back. Fuck that. I'll be walking, people saying good morning, good afternoon. Not good morning, because I don't go out in the morning. But how are you? I'm not saying nothing. Fuck you. Don't ever speak to me again. I'm sorry, you all. I just can't. I don't want to be bothered. But the one thing that I do appreciate is that I don't have to see nobody. Do you know how many times I used to go outside? I was not in the mood. I just wanted to go to the store to get me a cup of coffee. A cup of coffee. I had to run into at least 5 people. Hey, Bimbo! Screaming out there. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to be bothered. I don't like. I love you. I just don't want to be. I just want to go get me a cup of coffee and go back in the house. But now I got me a coffee part. But I don't know these people out here. What are we talking about? I done lost my train of thought again. Damn, this is gonna be a good one. What was we talking about? I'm so sorry, you all. Oh God, I'm sorry. I forgot what I was talking about. Let's just move on. And I want to shout out to my boo Whitney. Shout out to you, boo. I was gonna show you her pictures. I said, you know what? No, I'm not showing. So I've been deleting and going through DMs. I just been deleting a lot. If you go to my Twitter page, if you go to my Instagrams, I've done deleted a lot of stuff. I want everything to be nice and clean. So when I leave this world, it's clear. I don't want nothing. The Facebook, I keep it on a Facebook because they pay you a penny a day. So I need my penny Facebook. So I keep the Facebook going. But my Instagram and stuff, I just keep it blank. And I've been deleting. I didn't delete my Twitter, but I deleted a lot. You all, I can see why none of these celebrities like me. I was going through old tweets. I was so mean to some of these celebs. Half of them done got me blocked. Monica got me blocked. Brandy, well, bitch, I knew she would have. Bitch, you get my camera. Brandy got me blocked. The Game, me and him had an argument on Twitter. Me and Keisha Cole had an argument. Me and Tiana Teller we was going back and forth. I'm like, bitch, these people knew you, and you should have been friended though. But you going like you were so mean. Anyway, too late. You know there is something. Because I had like 20,000 tweets. I said, how am I going to delete all these tweets? Bitch, is you crazy or is you crazy? Because I was deleting them. I said, okay, I did 100 tweets. Let me see how. It said you have 20,000 tweets from like 2010. I said, bitch, how am I supposed? There is something on the internet. Like if you want to erase everything, I didn't know it was real. It said this will delete all your tweets. I said, this is fake. Bitch, when I put it in, I put Bimbo Winehouse. I went to my page. It deleted I didn't have one tweet. I felt kind of sad, but at the same time, no one cares about the past. It's the current and the future. All that was in the past. So if you go to my Twitter page, I deleted everything. But I'm going to start putting some funny porn. Because I be seeing a lot of porn. I'm like, I need to show somebody, but I can't post it on Facebook. So if you all follow me on Twitter, I'm going to be putting some crazy porn. Like I seen a video of these guys in the bathroom, and the guy came with his camera and looked over, and one of the DL dudes said, what you doing? And the other DL dude said, bitch, you can record, bitch, I'm trying to get this nut. That was the funny. I have to post that on my Twitter page. One of the queens is like, bitch, fuck him, you can record. I'm trying to bust this nut. But I want to post stuff like that. So I'm going to post that. A shout out to Twitter where you can post porn. All right, moving on. What are we talking about? Oh, Whitney. Whitney is another one who shows love on PayPal. I appreciate you, Whitney. So I've been going through and deleting stuff, right? You all, I was looking at DMs from months ago. I'll be damned. Whitney, one of the people who watch a show, my girl is getting engaged. Well, she got engaged. She had a whole engagement party. I said, this looked like fun. Like if I was to go out and do some of the things, that looked like fun, Whitney. I'm glad you didn't send me an invite because I would have been like, that is the type of stuff I would enjoy doing. Because you know I don't like being around people, but that looked classy. The people, like I'm not as ghetto as you all think. Like I'm ghetto, but at the same time, I like a little classy to the event. The point is, shout out to Whitney. I am so happy for you. Now, I know I sit up here sometimes and joke around with you all and say single life is the best life and don't trust these niggas and stay single forever, blah, blah, blah. I be joking, But I be serious. But at the same time, I be joking. Let me tell you something. If you find somebody out there that you put some of your trust in, don't put all your trust. Okay. But then you feel like this is the person for you, you take that chance. Single life ain't for everybody. And marriage life ain't for everybody. But you know how they say you can't judge a book by its cover. Sometimes you can. I looked at your pictures with your picture. I was gonna post it. I said, "No, what they say? You got a good man, Savannah. Whitney, you got a good man, girl, good husband." I am truly like I cried. I really when I saw the pictures because it said attachment. I said, "Where's Whitney?" Said it. I opened. I'm so happy for you. And ladies, it's that all the men out here ain't gay or in jail or crack or living in shelters or got baby mama issues. There are still some men, good, decent men out here. Ain't many, especially now, but it's still some good men out here. You know, stay away from the football players. Baby, I've been reading so many stories with these football players um um unaliving their partners. Like what in the concussion is going on up there? It is a lot with they said it's something, them helmets, they ain't no protection. That's all. Baby, when they play them brains get fucked up. All that. Be careful when you're out dating these football players, because a lot of them is cuckoo. Did you all see that football player? He underlived his wife. Ain't no way. They said it was blood and in all the rooms and the microwave was messed. They did. I said I can't. I cannot. These athletes come with money, but a lot of them come with issues. Yeah, you with a man with money, but there's a price, honey. Like if I'm gonna mess with a football player or athlete, by the way, I miss my basketball player in New York. I miss my baby. I think his birthday is coming up. It's Aquarius. Let me stop. You know who? No, I'm not. Nope, we are not the. What's that thing called? I am not the DL whisperer. Nope. But bitch, he don't be exposing nobody. You know, they ain't no real DL whisperer. What we talking about? Oh my God, I done lost my train of thought, you all. I am so sorry. I'm getting old, bitch. I done forgot what I was gonna talk about. I say all that to say, shout out to Whitney. I am so happy for you, boo. I wish you to a lifetime, and I joke, I'm being so serious. I wish you to a lifetime of happiness, success, and all the things that come in a marriage. I'm happy. And if you all, for some of you ladies out there, you got a man, he good to you, don't listen to me. Single life ain't forever. Like me, well, y'all straight. Gay is different. I don't care what nobody say. Gay and straight is two different. For me and the gay, bitch, I don't want none of these motherfuckers out here. Being gay, no. No, thank you. Because all you men is nasty. Now, I would rather be the side. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. It is better to be the side piece to these athletes. Let him pay you, bitch, and go about your business. Do not get all caught up with these drug or you are. They are much happier with the side piece. The main piece, no. The one that they got to go around there, meet their mamas and their family. They're not happy with those. They are happy with the side pieces. The ones they see once in a while, you know. They be so happy to see their side chick, the mistress. Their little DL lovers. Shout out to Vanessa. Vanessa, I'm feeling better. She said, Bimbo, just get on that damn camera, record. Thank you, Ness. I needed to hear that. Feeling better, you all. So what are we doing next? Oh, so to the Coda driver, right? So you all, I had to go somewhere, and I get on the C-Max. The C-Max is the ghetto. Linden, Ohio is like the poor in the ghetto. So I get on the bus, and these two young teenager girls are going at it. Bitch, I do this. You know all the ghetto shit they do. Bitch, I do that. That a whole bunch of yap, 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 yap. Like, I was never one to argue. I don't argue. Ain't nothing you can say to me to make... I'm not arguing. If we gonna fight, we gonna fight. Ain't all that yeah, screaming. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. One of the girls get off the bus. One of the other guy gets up. Man, I fuck anybody up. I fuck anybody up on this bus. Who trying to get poked? Who trying to get pow? I said, what is going on? And then a guy started arguing with him. I didn't get all this. It was at like 15 minutes later is when I started recording. The bus driver is just sitting there. He's not leaving. I had to get to this place to do something. And then some people got off the bus, and I'm just sitting there like, what in the ghetto mess is going on? This is really my life? So another bus comes behind, because that's how long we was sitting there, you all. Another bus came like 20 minutes later, and the bus driver said, to the people, I can get on that bus. Nope. I've been sitting here this long. I'm staying right here on this bus. So it was the bus driver, it was me, it was a lady over there, and it was another guy. We was the only three in this bus. They take all that rah-rah to the next bus. So when that bus pulled off, the bus driver, he said, okay, we're good to go. So it was a nice and quiet, I can't. I really feel for these bus drivers, public transportation. They really should be making some, I know y'all think it's just no, they have to deal with a lot, mental health a lot. And you got to deal with that shit. I really applaud you, Coda bus driver, because every time I get on this bus, it's something going on. And it don't matter how much you stay to yourself. You could be a person that don't bother nobody. You just go about, it's going to be something. Wherever you go, you're going to, just because you're there, you're going to have to deal with it. Oh my God. I wanted to get to, okay, we're just going to do my personal stories. Y'all want another bus story? No. Let's stay in order. So, another story. I went inside the Speedway the other day. I usually take Dante out and pee outside. I don't care. I'm peeing behind a tree. I don't care. But bitch, it's been too cold. I've been wearing 3-4 sweatpants. I've been bundled up, and anybody got time to be outside trying to. So I went to the Speedway bathroom. This has never happened. Went to the Speedway bathroom. Shout out to all you DL men. It be a lot going on at the Speedway. Go and stand in the gas station. You trying to pick up a man, because there's be a lot of the DLs. I went to the Speedway bathroom. I had to take first pants off. My next sweatpants, take those off. Take those off. I'm like, God. I finally get my little wee-wee out. And I peed. If it got all over the seat, oh well, bitch. Oh well. I peed. And as I peed and I washed my hands. And as I'm washing my hands, a dude walked in. He said, oh, my bad. I said, that's okay. He closed the door. So I'm still washing and drying, da-da-da. So I walked out and I went over. I would give me a hot dog. I want to be a hot dog. Bitch, I love them Speedway hot dogs. And they really don't be cooked the way I like for them to be cooked. So what I do is I get the Speedway hot dog, and then I come home and I cook it a little more because I like me an old burnt hot dog. I want that. I want that bitch burnt, like off the grill. So I'm standing around. So the guy comes out. He said, "Can you come wipe the seat off?" I didn't know he was talking to me, but I was the only one. I said, "Excuse me." He said, "Can you, wipe the seat off?" I said, "I didn't pee." And I turned around. So he walks back and then he comes back. So he came back. He's like, "Did you leave this in the bathroom?" I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, "Did you leave something in the bathroom?" I said, "Leave what?" He said, "Come look." So I walked like a dumbass. I don't know. We was in Speedway. So I walked in. He walked in. He's like, "So you sure you're not trying to do?" He was like, "You sure you didn't leave no pee or something on the toilet?" I said, I peed. I did pee. And if it got, that ain't got nothing to do with me. If you going into use the public bathroom, whatever's on that toilet is your job. If the maintenance or person didn't come in and clean the bathroom, that's your job. If you gotta take a shit or do it, bitch, you gotta clean that up. If I was to walk into that bathroom and have to take a shit, I'm just gonna get some paper towel or whatever and wipe the shit off. That was not what he was talking about. He wanted to do something in that bathroom, y'all. He said, "You sure you didn't do nothing in this bathroom?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, You sure you don't want to do nothing?" I said, "Dude," I said, "Man, what's going about your business?" He's like, "You sure?" And bitch, I walked out the bathroom with, and then I'm thinking about it. He was trying, I feel like he was trying to do something. He wanted me to lock that door and he wanted me to suck that dick or something. Something he wanted to do. I was just so mad about how cold it was and how I had to take down full. I wasn't thinking about that. Like, was he trying to do something with me? I'm out here looking a hot mess, and these men don't care. They don't care. And he was all right looking. I think if he was like really, really cute, like really, like I would have said, "Yes, I left that piss. Do you got some more pee for me, honey? What you doing?" But I did. But I think he was trying to do something. But the point is, even if I did pee, I don't know if he was. Do you really think I was coming in there to clean up that piss? Do you honestly think I was gonna come? Now there's some dudes who will do that. They pissed on the toilet and they'll take some tissue and wipe it up. Nice Southern and Ohio people. Hospitality. Bitch, I'm from the North New York. If I piss on that toilet, that motherfucker piss to stay the fuck right there, bitch, until you come in there and clean it up or until the next bitch ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm sorry. Because I was over the cold. It's been like freaking 0 degrees. And for a person who ain't got no car, do you know how depressing that is? Do you? Now, next story. I can't believe it's almost an hour. I ain't gonna be able to get to all the stories, so we're gonna have to save this to the next show. In the meantime, I do want to say, all right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this story. All right, so I'm gonna do these 2 stories. I'll say these stories for the next. Oh my God, I love doing this. I love you all. I feel so much better. All right, I'm gonna save these shows for the next show. Miss Jones has really. She's consistent. She has really put something back in me along with you all. Before we continue with the show, I just want to say Valentine's Day is this week. I know a lot of you all get so stressed over this stupid holiday. Something that was planted in us when we were children, that we have to have a Valentine's Day or nobody loved us. And as you get older and you become an adult, allegedly, you realize this is all nothing but bullshit. Bullshit. For me, Valentine's Day is my mama's birthday, February 14th. So I'm taking up a little collection If you can donate, whatever you can donate, nothing too big, nothing too small. If you could donate a little something to my Cash App or to my PayPal for February 14th, it would be very helpful. Okay. Again, my PayPal is below and my Cash App. Whatever you can give, shout out to you all who can donate something. If you can't, no worry. But let me tell you something. Don't you be stressing yourself. People really be depressed over a stupid day. I remember years ago, I called up Wendy Williams. I'm going to try to, I think I played that for you all. I'm going to try to find that audio. I'm going to play it at the end of the show. Remind me, I got to go find that Wendy Williams audio. But it was valid. No, I'm going to play it on the next show. I'll play it on the next show. Let me write it down. Let me just write that down so I can play it. Some of you all probably heard it. Let me write it. Okay. Wendy Williams, Valentine's Day. Okay. I'm gonna find that. But it's a stupid day, you all. Relax. Keep your panties on. Play with yourself. But it's gonna come so quick and go so fast. And then if you ain't doing nothing, let me tell you something. Saturday, Lifetime got a movie coming on about some killer. I don't know what the movie. I don't know. The woman is the movie he was in Waiting to Exhale. Leela Rashawn, is that her name? Leela Rashawn? I believe that's her name. She played in Waiting to Exhale. And she's in it. The killer, something to kill, baby. When I see that movie, look good. So if you ain't got no date or nothing, okay, make it a night with Lifetime. Lifetime also got this movie coming up with Tammy Roman. You know, I have to separate her from, because I love me some Tammy Roman movies. Even though I don't like that bitch. You know, she has some things to say about the LGBT, and all the things. That's her opinion. Whatever. I'm not mad at everybody who got something to say about the LGBT, but the fact that you was a lesbian bitch, those be the ones I can't stand. They dibbled and dabbled, and now they feel some way. But her movie looks good. Something about a twin. I'm losing my train of thought. The point is, don't stress yourself out over Valentine's Day. Yeah. But if you can give something for a little donation to the show for Valentine's, it will be very helpful. All right, I'm gonna do one more story, and then I'm gonna save the rest of the stories for the next show. And then I'm gonna have that audio of me calling up Wendy Williams talking about Valentine's Day. That she used to run it over and over. I guess she really enjoyed that. Them used to be the days. Oh man, I miss them days. All right. So I tell you all, there's always something going on out here. I just be minding my business. So it's this supermarket out here on Cleveland Avenue called Save-A-Lot. I rarely go in there. I like to go to Kroger, or I like to go to District Market, Giant Eagle. Save-A-Lot, I only go to there when it's really close. So this particular day I was in there. Oh, by the way, you all, I haven't had steak in so long. Sunday, no, was that Super Bowl? Not Super. It was the day before Super Bowl. This was the day I watched the movie. Oh, shout out to my mother. Because I didn't know what I was doing that night. She was like, do you want to watch Lifetime? I was like, Ma, how can I get Lifetime? She had got Philo. So I was able to get the Lifetime. I said, oh, Mama always coming through. So I watched the movie with Gina. Be Happy. Anyway, I went to go get me a steak. I didn't want a steak. I wanted some pork chops because their pork chops are really cheap. That's why it's called Save-A-Lot. They got you get 3 pork chops for $3. I didn't see no more pork. All they had was this steak. I did not want the steak, you all. I said, bitch, this all they got for $3. It's not a whole steak. What it looks like they buy a whole steak and they chop it up into pieces and they sell each piece. For a person who don't want the whole steak, you ever go get some steak? He was like, I don't want this whole steak. I just want a piece. That's what they do. They chop it up. So they had a piece. So I took the $3 piece. I was so mad. I said, let me just have this steak. I cooked the steak on top of the stove. I'm going to start making my steaks on top of the stove. I don't know why I was always taught that you had to put the steak in the oven. No, honey. You cooked that motherfucker on top of the stove and it was so burnt and crispy. When I tell you that steak was so motherfucking good, bitch. That steak was so motherfucking good. Damn. And I didn't have a whole bunch. It was just like a piece of it because it was $3. All right, so I'm in that Save-A-Lot supermarket. This wasn't that same day. This was another day. It's about 4 people in front of me. The cashier was a woman, and it was a woman and a guy who was cashing out. All I know is something happened. The guy was saying, this ain't no real 10. We want a real. The lady was like, no, you're going to take that. The cashier, you're going to take that. This is what it, no, give us another $10 bill. No, I'm not opening up my register. She was taking the next person. So they was really sitting there arguing. So the guy took the $10 bill. He squished it up and said, you know what, bitch, you keep it, and threw it at her. And the $10 landed on the floor. She said, oh, well, you wasting your money. The $10 was on the floor. So the 3 other people who was in front of me, they cashing out. Everybody's walking past this $10. The cashier not paying in no mind. The security guard, security. Shout out to you security guards. You motherfuckers don't do shit. They ain't having a whole situation. The security guard just over there, bitch. I don't get paid enough. See, honestly, I would be that type of security guard. Bitch, they don't pay me enough for this. I'm just here for show. You hoes, you better figure it out. I'm not breaking up shit. That's why I can't be a security guard, because everybody would die. I'm not breaking up shit. And if I was in a prison, I would just be watching the cameras all day, watching them and play with themselves. I always wanted to work in a prison. Is this dude I knew I used to work with, and I really think he was on the DL and he got a job at the prison. I really think he went there to go play with some dicks, because a lot of them prisoners and shit be getting things in there. If you let the cop do some things. Oh, you want a cell phone? You better let me suck your dick, and then you can have that phone. Like, I would be a nasty motherfucking cop. Anyway, security was just standing there. He over there old, and it just probably didn't even hear what was going on. Everyone is walking past this $10 bill, right? So it's time for me to she ring up my stuff. And I think my stuff came out to $8 or something. Whatever it came out to. I said, excuse me, bitch, I picked up that $10. I unfolded it. I said, here you go. She said, okay. She sure enough took that $10 that motherfucker threw at her. Thank you. He paid for my motherfucking food, bitch. And did. And these times that I'm living, I have to try to, get some shit. So I said, it was no problem. The security over there still looking, doing nothing. The money at this point was just laying there. Everybody walking past it, too good to pick it up. Bitch, not I. Not I. I picked that motherfucking $10 up. Said thank you. Paid for my food. She gave my little $1 and some change, and I went about my business. These people are crazy. All right. You all, I have 2 more sheets here. I done gave you all enough show. I said 2026. No, 2020. Yeah, 2020. I'm not going crazy. Nope. Bitch, you gonna get what you gonna get or get. I will save the rest of this show because I want to tell you all when I got on the bus how this innocent woman didn't do nothing. All she did was get on the bus, pay, and sit down, and she ended up arguing with some dude. I'll say that for the next show. Plus, I do want to get to some of these celebrity topics, like Glorilla and her sister, Brorilla. I wanted to talk about this. I want to talk about this and that and this, but I'm not going to go crazy. I love you all, and hopefully I'll have a new show tomorrow. I'm not going to take another 6 weeks off. Bitch, I'm on my last legs right now. I really feel like I'm on my last legs at this point, but you better try to make it do what it do. I love you all for watching. Again, if you all can show a little something to the Cash App or PayPal for Valentine's Day, a little donation will be very helpful. I love you all so much. And when I really feel like I have nothing else in this world, I know I have my meatballs who will still come and support and watch this mess. All right? All right, bitch. We will talk over the next show. If I don't speak to y'all before Valentine's Day, it's just a stupid holiday. Don't stress yourself, bitch. Okay? You get you a toy and you do it yourself. You can always do it yourself. All right? All right, I'll talk to you all in the next show. Bye-bye.